So this next section, I wanted to talk about the LEGO CMF, or Collectible Minifigure Series 25. And really more so because this is the newest minifigure series that's releasing, but also because it's the second time that we're getting the boxes. Now, I did a video previously talking about LEGO's response to some of the backlash and questions about the boxes, how I wasn't really satisfied with the answers, but what am I gonna say? And it makes sense because they are all about the grab bag. Hold on, that's my husband. Let me make sure he's okay. Okay, he's all right. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so LEGO is going more into that grab bag niche. They've been there, but when it comes to the foil bags that we had previously, you were able to sort out what you were gonna get, and so there was a whole strategy for it. And this was pointed out to me by I think it was Ian Brickbod in the comments of that video. We had a discussion, and he was saying that if you go to any toy store that's not LEGO store, or you go to the toy aisle at Walmart, you'll see a large amount of blind bag style toys. And in those cases, there's really no way for you to figure out what the heck is that item. I know my niece, she got some stuff for Christmas, and it came in a giant egg. And of course, then like, what do you do, right? Do you shake it? Do you, I don't know, listen to how things are? And when everything is pretty much the same size for LEGO, it doesn't work like that. Now you have theft. We've always dealt with that with the foil bags. It seems like that's kind of increased with the boxes. So I thought that this article that popped up was very interesting, and this is from Brick Fanatics, and the column is why knowing what's inside a CMF blind box matters to fans. So we're gonna go ahead and read along with this article. I haven't read it yet, but I just saw the title and I thought it would be very interesting given the previous video that we did. So let's go ahead. And there's like ads for some sort of brick search thing. Seems interesting. I found a video, and we'll talk about that later, about two methods that people are using to identify what is in the new CMF boxes. All right. So the LEGO Group may have doubled down on blind buying with its switch to cardboard boxes for collectible minifigures, but knowing what's inside matters to LEGO fans for 3 very good reasons. Are they good reasons is my question, and of course I'm very interested on what those reasons could be. Foil bags are now firmly in the rearview mirror. Yeah, I don't think they're coming back. If you look at the instructions of most modern, I guess over the last maybe 4 or 5 years, the instructions for those LEGO sets over those last 4 or 5 years, there's a picture for paper bags. Could we have gotten paper bags instead of foil bags? And instead of these cardboard boxes for the CMF series? Perhaps. Have we even still gotten the paper bags for the for the sets? No, we haven't. So I'm really interested if maybe this is just kind of part of LEGO's R&D to figure out what's the fan response for these boxes before they come out with the paper bags. Because if they're coming out with paper bags for inside the set or for larger sets, then when it comes to the minifigures, why not have paper bags? But let's keep reading. I speculate too much. Foil bags are now, in the rearview mirror, with one of the most enjoyable parts of collecting each new series of minifigures, the communal hunt for specific figures. Standing in a store, fondling bags to figure out what's inside might not have been the most orthodox way to spend a Saturday afternoon, but getting it right made you feel like the world's greatest detective. And it did. And I've done these CMF pack unboxings and openings, and it is really fun to feel it, kind of develop a feel guide, and guess what it is. And when you get it right, yeah, it feels awesome. And if you're one of those savvy shoppers able to find a T-Rex costume just by its tail, or a conquistador by its rapier, you'd often become the most popular guy or gal in the LEGO aisle. You'd help other fans amass a complete collection of Harry Potter minifigures, or an army of gingerbread men. Hey, everyone has their quirks. That sounds really fun. I didn't do that. And also, when I go to get my minifigures, I don't really see anyone else. Maybe I'm going to the wrong Walmarts and Targets. And in the process, unlike the sense of community spirit so often lacking in what can otherwise be a solo hobby. It's still very much a solo hobby. I mean, but that's why I stream. That's why you guys are here. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so what are these reasons, right? So they switched to the cardboard boxes, yes, in Marvel Series 2, with the environmental hat on, blah, 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 blah. Okay, more environmentally friendly. Thumbs up for planetary perspective. Yes, we know. Maximum moon nights. All right. So there's probably somebody out there who wants an army of gingerbread men. I've yet to meet them. It's a hypothetical example. Actually, I am one of those people. I would love an army of gingerbread men. That sounds really fun. But almost every LEGO minifigure series includes some characters that are worth buying in large quantities. Others of which you'd only want one. Excuse me. Okay, for the kids who are just happy to get anything, blind buying works great. Now, I would also heard that people will buy a box and then split up amongst the few, right? Split it up amongst your friends. So if I get 2, I'm going to give 1 away, and then we're going to trade and we're going to switch. But there's many of us who don't have anyone local to commune with when it comes to LEGO. So, what do we do then, right? So for everyone else, it means risking ending up with too many moon nights. Can you have too many moon nights? I mean, it's pretty awesome. It kind of makes sense, sorta. And for most of us, 2 moon nights is 1 too many, because what else are you gonna do with this highly specialized pieces? Why not? I think there's a cape piece, there's a hood piece, which is cool. I don't think we really have gotten hood pieces in white. And then his boomerang. That's a cool piece, and it's got that goldish color to it. There's a lot that you can do, and I think the people who like to mock, or for those who don't know, mocking is MOCK is mock, and it's an acronym for my own creation. Okay. The in-house series, series 25, usually home to 1 or 2 figures worth army building. Vampire Knight, Barbarian. Nobody wants a dozen Wolverines. Why not, though? I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. I do really, really enjoy Marvel, so there's no too many. Knowing what's inside the boxes can prevent frustration when your 8th pet groomer pours out and you begin to wonder what you're going to do with all these perfectly groomed dogs. There's reason number 2. That's reason number 2 why knowing what's inside these boxes matters. So what was reason number 1? Oh, okay. That's reason number 1. Okay, so what was reason number 1? Gone are the days of standing shoulder to shoulder with LEGO fans and feeling out your favorite characters. So that's reason number 1, is that communal aspect. Okay, I can get that if that's what you had. I don't know. Maybe I don't go to the LEGO store enough. Maybe I don't go to Walmart enough or the right days. But you guys let me know. When you went to go hunt for your previous minifigures, the ones before Marvel Series 2, was it a communal thing? Were you there with a bunch of other Lego fans? Or were you like me? There were a bunch of kids in the aisle or parents in the aisle wondering what the heck you were doing, standing there for 15 minutes trying to figure out which of these little packets you were going to get. Because that's my experience. But that's anecdotal. You guys let me know. So there was the communal aspect, and then ending up with too many figures. I think you could always sell figures. You could trade figures, listing them on like Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, whatnot. I was going to say like whatnot just like in general, but yeah, there's literally an app called Whatnot where you can sell your figures, which leads me to say that I will maybe sometime in the future be selling on Whatnot, but look into the future for updates on that. Mo minifigures. I was gonna say Mo figures, but yeah, Mo figures, Mo money. Okay. It also keys it nicely to the third and final reason. Okay, that's just like a weird way to phrase that. Which is that these are expensive. Are they? Yes, it's commendable that they've maintained the same price point for years. $4.99. Actually, pretty sure it used to be $3.99 until about 3 years ago. While other sets have only increased in price. That's true. But that feeling of consistent value evaporates when you're forced to buy at random. Isn't that the whole point, though? Like, the whole point is that it's a blind box. It's a blind bag. We have adults, have figured out a system. We figured out a lovely, creative system to get what we want out of it. But at the end of the day, it is still a children's toy. I, as a creative, understand the frustration. I loved doing videos of unboxings and field guides. And yeah, if I was in the store with my family, running over to the Lego aisle and filling up a few of the CMF packs, awesome. To see like, oh, okay, well, I still am missing this one. Let me grab that one. But if you are complex enough in your collecting that you know to feel for certain pieces for a minifigure in the CMF series, then you're also complex and intelligent enough to know that you can also just go to Facebook, Bricklink, eBay, Mercari, whatnot, and any other selling and trading platform. There's also Facebook groups that sell and trade. There's a lot of options to be able to get the ones that you want. So, on one hand, I do understand the complaints, but it's kind of going too far, right? I don't think that these reasons, and this being the third reason, Mo figures more money, no one's forcing you to get this. And you could also just get a box. You can get a box, get the figures that you want, and sell the rest. Or if you don't want to spend, almost $200 or a little over $200 up front, then just buy them individually. That's it. They're $5. I don't know. When I edit this video, I'm probably going to put a little clip of Pokimane with her broke boys comment. Because $5 is expensive? Really? You know, I had to be reminded of this recently, that if you look at just about any other toy item, and especially blind box items, they are way more expensive than $5, especially for what you get here with the complexity of the Lego system, the new molds and pieces that they do, the new colors. The CMF series minifigures are often very exquisitely and complexly printed. We don't usually get a lot of back printing, leg printing, arm printing. That sort of thing is not common within a Lego set typically. But most figures in the CMF set or series have that. They have something cool. If they don't have leg and arm printing, they have a new hat, a new mold, a new creature that's their accessory item. There's a lot that we get here for $5. Do I wish that it was still $4 like it was a few years ago? Yes, but we have to keep moving on with the times. And if we're going to keep looking back, like, what the hell are we doing here, right? I don't know. You guys let me know. Am I downplaying people's disdain? Am I playing two sides of the fence? I don't really feel that way. I say vote with your wallet. If you think it's too expensive, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But Mo Figures more money. Don't buy it. Like, what else are you gonna do? No one's forcing you. Okay, so let's jump ahead here. Has started to include codes and later productions of the Series 25 that you can instantly use to identify the minifigure inside. All you need to do is download the Brick Search app. Who created the Brick Search app? Hit the blue barcode reader, scan it, and it'll help you figure it out. Okay, so problem solved apparently, because you can just use the Brick Search app. And maybe this whole article was just a ad for it, but we're gonna watch a video anyway, talking about two ways that people are avoiding this issue. So let's I'm gonna turn off the music, or maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. I mean, or turn it down. Okay. So this video is from B3 or B23 Bricks, and they are doing an unboxing here. Now we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but if I skip through, you can kind of see that this is how he has solved the problem.
I just didn't know how wildly different it could be. Like, the weight guides online are really kind of hit or miss, because, you know, this guy is supposed to be 17.8 grams, and he was like 17.3. That's half of a gram different. It was crazy. Ignoring.
And I just picked a random spot in the video. So for him to even say that there's weight guides online and that they vary wildly. You know, it's probably because there's air and different amounts of air in the box. So that's very interesting. Also, who the heck is investing in a gram scale unless you're actually shipping out minifigures as well to weigh these things? Like, what? Maybe if you're a Bricklink seller, or like there's future use for it, or you keep your receipt and you get it from I don't know, Bed Bath & Beyond, but aren't they going bankrupt? So I don't know if the return policy will still hold up. Walmart has insane return policies as well. So yeah, maybe just, I don't know, invest in a scale, and maybe you'll hit the money, or hit the nail right on the head when it comes to weighing out the figures, getting the ones that you want. But you're going to that's another thing. Are you going to bring your scale to the store, or are you going to buy 16, let's say, boxes, bring those home to weigh those, and then try to see if you can get the full set of 12? It just, I don't know what he's talking about with what is that, Series 1? Goodness, that's pretty cool. And he got a box of 36. So, I mean, good luck to him. And that was the B2. Okay. We also have Brick Fanatics, who is going to be talking probably about that Brick Search app. So let's see what they have going on. Yes, engaging intro. Brick Search, are they sponsored? Did they create it? Very, very interesting. Well, I'm interested. So let's see what this app is all about.
Has returned. Let's see what we got now. Right,
and
this
I guess
was one
the best
thing I
way
needed to point out.
to check it is if you open the box, then scan it and see if you get what it says that you're supposed to, then you know the accuracy of the app. But let's see if he shows us that as well.
If the QR code reader scans the barcode instead, it'll just give you a generic collectible minifigures thing rather than the full thing. So I'm going to cover that with my thumb. And now this should... There we go. Oh, Train Kid! Oh, I love Train Kid! Having so much fun. Train Kid, there he is. Oh, look at this. In case you were in any doubt, these are coming out exactly as scanned. Wonderful little spinny wheels there. Love a spinny wheel. I really love this one in particular because...
Okay. Well, and that was helpful. He did say that, in case you're wondering, they are coming out exactly as they're scanned. So that's good to know. So they've spoke to us, and the article has told us the 3 reasons why fans are, I guess, upset at the minifigures now being in boxes. Are these 3 reasons that you resonate with? Are these 3 reasons that you feel right now, that you have felt, maybe you've moved on? Or do you have more reasons? I'd be interested. And then we also spoke about 2 ways that people are kind of mitigating this with this new app that's out, which could be interesting. And maybe I'll give it a try and do a video on it. And also weighing. I would much rather use a seemingly free app and scan the boxes rather than go spend $15 to maybe $50 on a scale. That just kind of seems crazy. But you guys let me know what you think.